is a flatbread from Andalusia. It is a soft, round white bread roll, usually served lightly toasted with olive oil and raw garlic, or spread with lard in an Andalusian breakfast.
Southern Spain is famous for its grapes, and with that comes legendary raisins and incredible wine. Vino Dulce from the region is particularly famous, typically produced from Pedro Jimenez and Moscatel grape varieties. Officially, there are two Andalusian wine types: vinos de licor, wines fortified with 15% to 22% alcohol, or vinos tranquilos, unfortified wines such as naturally sweet wines produced from overripe grapes, and sweet wines made from sun-dried grapes.
Espeto de sardinas are a definitive emblem of Andalusian cuisine and have even been nominated for UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity for the region. The painting La Moraga, by the Andalusian painter Horacio Lengo in 1879, depicts sardines skewered and sizzling on the beaches of Malaga. A chronicle of the visit of King Alfonso XII to Axarquía in January of 1885 notes that he tasted its famous skewered sardines. Anchovies are so typical of Malaga, it has become a nickname for the residents, comprising another dish in the rich smorgasbord of Andalusian fish offerings. They are used in small quantities to flavor many dishes, or eaten fried on skewers.
The sopa cachorreña is one of the best-known and oldest recipes in Malaga's regional cuisine, boasting a history of over 100 years. This easy-to-prepare soup's key ingredient is the sour cachorreña oranges that give it a unique taste. The garnish depends on the town. People mijas add anchovies and clams to the soup.
Polea, or puli, is a typical recipe of Andalusian cuisine, particularly in Seville, Huelva and Cádiz. It is similar to porridge, especially in the facet of its consumption, by those with very little. The dish is made with water, flour, salt, anise, milk and sugar. Other ingredients such as fruit, honey, anisette and cinnamon can be added. It is usually served with croutons of fried bread.
Soup made of raw, blended vegetables. It originated in Andalusia and has since spread to other areas around Spain and Portugal. It is eaten particularly during hot summers, since it is refreshing and cool. There are many theories as to the origin of gazpacho, including one that says it was a soup of bread, olive oil, water, vinegar, and garlic that arrived in Spain with the Romans. Once in Spain, it became a part of southern cuisine. During the 19th century, red gazpacho was created when tomatoes were added to the ingredients. This version spread internationally and remains commonly known.
Iberian ham is a variety of jamon, a type of cured leg of pork produced in Spain. Normally, jamon is sold sliced and vacuum-packed, or as a whole leg. According to Spain's current regulations on jamon, the dry-cured jamon Iberico must be made from either purebred black Iberian pigs or crossbred pigs of at least 50% black Iberian stock, mixed only with Duroc pigs, the same restriction as required to keep official Iberico denomination on any Spanish pork meat product.
Pringa is a Spanish dish popular in Andalusia. It consists of roast beef or pork, cured sausages such as chorizo and morcilla, and beef or pork fat slow-cooked for many hours until the meat easily falls apart. Pieces of crusty bread are used to pull away a little meat, sausage and fat. It is a social dish eaten around the family dinner table. Pringa is usually part of other dishes, most often added to chickpea puchero, eaten either after the liquid is taken as soup or with the liquid.
Most traditional stews, rabo de toro, is eaten in many different parts of the country. However, bullfighting is particularly controversial, and as such, makes people less likely to serve bull tail. Instead, they'll serve up oxtail or cow tail in rabo de toro. Traditionally, after killing the bull at a bullfight, the bull tail would be braised and eaten in celebration. Times have changed, and with bullfighting losing popularity in Spain, the dish has been adapted for a modern palate. Alboronia is an Andalusian dish of Arabic origin, similar to a ratatouille, which features pumpkin and aubergine and is seasoned with paprika or cinnamon.
This dish is made of bread, crushed almonds, garlic, water, olive oil, salt, and sometimes vinegar. It is usually served with grapes or slices of melon. When almonds were not available, for instance during the post-war period, flour from dried beans was used. AJOBLANCO is sometimes referred to as white gazpacho. Every year in the town of Almachar, Malaga, a festival is held on the 2nd of September to celebrate AJOBLANCO. Conchas finas are giant pink clams eaten with black pepper, salt and lemon juice. It is a simple recipe and easily prepared, but incredibly delicious. Tortas locas are traditional Spanish pastries originating from Andalusia. They consist of puff pastry, custard, egg yolk glaze, frosting, and red cherries in syrup. They were created by a confectioner who decided to fill 2 rounds of puff pastry with custard, topping them with orange frosting and a cherry. Tortas locas were named after a 1954 song by Luisa Linares and Los Galindos.
A pestiño is a Christmas or Holy Week pastry that is popular in Andalusia and other regions of southern Spain. It is a piece of dough deep-fried in olive oil and glazed with honey or cinnamon sugar. Normally the dough is flavored with sesame. Its form and composition vary from region to region and are different in Medina Sidonia, Cádiz, Chiclana de la Frontera, Sanlúcar de Barrameda, Rota, Salobreña, and other towns in Andalusia. In these towns they are typical for Christmas, but in the rest of Andalusia they are eaten throughout the year. In Malaga, they can be called borrachuelos.